not leave that marriage. You're under an oath to stay in that marriage. You're bound by a vow. Is it for better, for worse? Like I said earlier, it's a vow. For sickness and for health, it's a vow. For richer and for poorer, it's a vow until death do you part. You see, these things are the three major factors that causes strife in marriage. Sometimes when things are no longer going the way it ought to go, or the way it was going previously, you see one of the parties becomes annoying. Oh, the man used to be wealthy and is no longer wealthy. It becomes a problem. Oh, she used to be healthy, she's no longer healthy. That becomes a problem. Okay, it ought not to be, because this is a vow you took. You know that life is that way. Before you step out to say, I'm going to take this woman, I'm going to accept this man as my husband. You always ask at the altar, do you accept this man as your lawful wedded husband? You will say, yes, I do. Until death do you part, you say, yes, I do. Now you should understand these situations very clearly. You have no reason whatsoever. People come up, tropping up all manner of charges, to get out of the marriage. Sometimes because the woman has found someone else better than the husband, she begin to trump up charges. Oh, he's molesting me, or he's beating me, or he's no longer satisfying me in bed, just because she wants to leave the marriage. Okay, vice versa, the men too. When they find someone prettier than their wife, they begin to see the wife as saying, no, she's no longer clean, she's dirty, she's lazy, she's this, she's that. You saw these things before you got married to this person. So these are unnecessary excuses, and you have no excuse whatsoever to break that. Even the Bible did not give any room for divorce. Okay, once you are in, you're in. You must understand this fact. Once you're in, you must remain in that marriage. And that is why you must listen to my previous videos before you get married, steps you need to take. But if you're already in that relationship, my brother, my sister, you must make sure that it works. And actually, it's bound to work. If you take away your greed, your self-centeredness in this relationship, it's bound to work. Everything that breaks marriages is self-centeredness. When the woman becomes so self-centered, the man becomes so self-centered, definitely the marriage is going to have a crack. But if you understand this fact that it's for better, for worse, and no man has been given the authority to separate you, to break that bond or that vow once taken, then you will do everything possible to make sure that marriage works.